Hello, my name is Ciprian Droma. I am from Romania, and I would like to share with you a short video about the Romanian language, and also I would like to share with you a fragment from a Romanian poem by our most famous Romanian poet, Mihai Eminescu. Watch this.
Romanian is spoken by around 24 million native speakers and around 4 million second language speakers. It is the official language of Romania, where it is the mother tongue of around 93% of the people, or around 18.6 million people, as well as the official language of Moldova, where it's spoken by around 2.75 million people. In Moldova, the language is referred to as Moldovan by some people and as Romanian by others. Romanian is somewhat unique amongst the Romance languages because it developed in close contact with other languages, mainly the Slavic languages, which have influenced its pronunciation and vocabulary. The closest Romance language to Romanian is reportedly Italian, which shares about 77% lexical similarity with Romanian. Compare that to 82% for Italian and Spanish, or 89% for Italian and French. History. The people living in the area before the arrival of the Romans were known as the Dacians, or
Daci
in Romanian. Dacia was conquered by the Roman military in 106 CE, and the population adopted the Latin language very quickly. Exactly what happened is not clear. Maybe the Dacian people simply adopted the Latin language of their conquerors, but it's also possible that the area was flooded with Roman settlers who intermarried with the local Dacians. There's also the theory that the Dacian language was already an Italic language closely related to Latin. What is clear is that the area became very Latinized very quickly. The Roman Empire withdrew its military from Dacia in 271 to 272 CE, but left behind a Romanized Latin-speaking population. The next few centuries are fairly mysterious, but the local dialects of Latin gradually evolved, and sometime before the 9th century, Proto-Romanian, the ancestor of Romanian and all the Eastern Romance languages, arose. There are different opinions about whether Proto-Romanian developed from the Vulgar Latin spoken by the Romanized Dacian population, or from a variety of Vulgar Latin spoken by people south of the Danube River who later migrated to the north. Slavic influence. Notice again that Romanian is surrounded by mostly Slavic languages. That's because of the migration of Slavic speakers into the area between the 7th and 9th centuries CE. Contact with Slavic speakers had an influence on Eastern Romance, particularly in vocabulary and pronunciation, but also in grammar and other areas. It's thought that many Slavic speakers adopted the local Romance dialect, but because it was their second language, they spoke it with an accent, and they continued to use certain Slavic words that felt natural for them to keep using. Old Church Slavonic must have also had an influence on Romanian, because it was the administrative language until the 16th century and the liturgical language until the 17th century. It's hard to know exactly how Romanian developed during the Middle Ages because there are no existing Romanian texts from before the 16th century. The earliest Romanian text is Neacșu's letter, which dates to 1521. It was written with the Cyrillic alphabet, which was used to write Romanian until the 19th century. This is an obvious result of the Slavic influence on the language.
Okay, and now I would like to share with you the short fragment from one of the most famous Romanian poems by Mihai Eminescu. It goes like this. Iată vine în sol de pace, conăfram în vârf de băț, Baiazid privind la dânsul, îl întreabă cu dispreț. Ce vrei tu? Noi, bună pace, și de n-o fi cubănat, Domnul nostru ar vrea să vază pe măritul împărat. La un semn deschise calea și se apropie de cort un bătrân atât de simplu, după vorbă, după port. Tu ești Mircea? Da, împărate, ai venit să mi te închini, de nu schimba ta coroană într-o ramură de spini. Orice gând ai, împărate, și oricând vei fi sosit, cât suntem încă pe pace, eu îți zic, bine ai venit. Despre partea închinării, însă, Doamne, să ne ierți, dar vrei vrea acum cu oastea și război ca să ne cerți, ori vrei vrea să faci întoarsa de pe acum ta cale, să ne dea un semn și nouă de mila măriei tale. De-o fi una, de-o fi alta, ce e scris și pentru noi. Bucuroși le-om duce toate, de pace de război. Now, I suppose you are very curious to know the English translation. This is how it goes. There, a pissing voice coming with a handkerchief on a stick, by a seat watching him closely, a fierce quarrel wants to pick. What do you want? We? Peace and quiet. And if you're not hostile, our prince would like to chatter with your highness for a while. At a sign they let him enter, and draws near the tent to reach an old man dressed in plain garments, with a simple, lovely speech. Are you Mircea? Yes, your highness. I demand you to kneel down, or I lay upon your forehead a disgraceful thorny crown. I don't really care, your highness, why you've come and what you do. While we are at peace, however, I shall warmly welcome you. But the kneeling down, O Sultan, is a thing that we'll ignore. Now, will you command your army to reprove us with a war, or you'll want to stop your foray and go back where you belong, showing that you are forgiving, for we know you're very strong. Be it one way or the other, what is written is all right. We shall face our fate with gladness, if it's peace, or if we must fight. Well, I hope you enjoyed this. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.